Let's work today on first degree inequalities. You know that when we are working with inequalities, instead of using equal sign, like we use in equations, this is for equations, we are going to use these signs. This one, this one, this one, or this one. This means greater than or more than. This is less than, and then this is greater than or equal to, so greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to. When we are working with just one variable and first degree inequalities, this works exactly like an equation, except in two cases. When we multiply or divide by a negative number, that we have to change the direction of the sign. Let's see with an example that this is true, to understand this concept much better. Let's say that we have that 4 is less than 6. This is true, right? If we add a number in both sides, like for example 4 plus 2, 6 plus 2. In an equation, this works all the time, right? When we do the same thing in a side and in the other side, the equality doesn't change, it remains true. But here, when we add a number, the same number in both sides, look, the result here is 6 and here is 8. Yeah, it doesn't matter. If we add a number in both sides, no problem. If we subtract, no problem as well. If we divide, let's say we divide by 2, is less than this. We obtain 2 is less than 3, which is correct. Correct and correct. But when we multiply or divide by a negative number, we have to change the direction. Look, let's try. Let's say we multiply by negative 2. We would obtain 4 times negative 2 is less than 6 times negative 2. This is negative 8 is less than negative 12. This is not correct, right? So what we do is when we multiply by a negative number, the only thing we have to do is change the direction. And same thing if we divide by a negative number. Let's say that I divide by negative 2 as well. Negative 2 and 6 over negative 2. I'm going to change it right now because we know. So this would be negative 2 is greater than negative 3, which is correct. So this is the only thing you have to keep in your mind. When you multiply or divide by a negative number, you have to change the direction of the sign. So let's work on this example. We are going to place the variables in one side and numbers in the other. So we leave this variable here. We move this change with the variable to the other side. So we subtract 3x here and we subtract 3x here. When we subtract 3x in this side, it will cancel out with this one. Then we leave 30 with no variable here, and we need to move this to this side. So we subtract 10 and subtract 10. No problem, we leave the same direction to the sign. Now we operate, this is negative 4 times x is less than 20. To get rid of this negative 4, I need to divide by negative 4 in both sides, right? Here it disappears and here we have to perform the division. But remember, when we divide or multiply by a negative number, we have to change the direction. And here we did it. So we need to change the direction. And now we obtain x is greater than or equal to negative 5. This is the result. We can write as well that our solution is when x must be greater than negative 5. Let's say negative 5 is here, so my x must be to the right because must be greater than negative 5, including negative 5. This is my solution. And if we want to write the interval, we have to say that x must belong to the interval from negative 5, including negative 5 because x could be equal to negative 5, till infinity, always with a bracket. That's it. I hope you understood. See you soon. Bye.